If you've ever been intimidated when you open the Bible to read it, or just discouraged because it looks like a whole nother language, this channel's for you. I've been a baptized Christian for over 20 years, but this past year has been nothing short of miraculous for me, due to strengthening my relationship with God and some of the things that I've been through. I guess I should give some backstory though. The first time that I had visions and the first time that I encountered God, it's been the best feeling that I've ever had in my entire life. The first vision was when I was at the beach with my daughter and my husband, and we were playing the card game War. If you've ever played the game War, you know that everybody puts down a card. You can't see the cards, and whoever has the highest card gets the whole deck, or gets the cards at the end. I had just gone and taken my turn, and so it was my daughter's turn next. And as she was about to put her card down, I saw the card Red 4 of Hearts in my mind. And so before she placed her card down, I said it out loud. I said, she's going to put down a Red 4 of Hearts. And lo and behold, the very next card that she put down was a Red 4 of Hearts. Her and my husband looked at me like a deer in headlights. Fast forward to Hurricane Florence. This all occurred in 2018, by the way. About a week before it hit, we were kind of nervous. It was me and my husband and my oldest daughter, and I was pregnant with my second daughter. But I told my husband that I had had a dream, but at the time I don't think it was a dream. I don't remember actually being asleep when it happened. I thought I was awake, but I don't really remember. It's been so long. In the dream, I saw a white background, almost as if it were a computer screen, like in the 90s when you would check your AOL account. You would see a white page and black headlines in big letters. That's what I saw. And it read 53 killed. And it didn't seem like much to me at the time, but I just told my husband, I think 53 people are going to die in this hurricane. He kind of brushed it off. He didn't really know what to say. So fast forward to a week later, about over a month's time, the death toll was finalized at 53. 53 people killed. He was eerily shocked. We didn't know what to say. We didn't know why I knew these things and why these things were occurring. And here is for the skeptics who think that it was not 53 people and that it was not true. About 3 months later, I was sleeping on my living room floor, and I hadn't talked to my grandparents in about a week and a half, and I thought it was odd. I was just thinking to myself, it's odd, because I talked to them 2 or 3 times a week most of the time. And as I'm thinking that, I heard words in my head, but it wasn't like a voice. The words almost just popped into my head and said, "Your granddaddy's really sick." And I just kind of stopped for a second and didn't think much of it. And the next words were, "You need to call him." So I stopped what I was doing and I went and called my granddaddy. And I got on the phone with my nanny. And as soon as she answered, she said, "Elizabeth, your granddaddy's really sick." And I could have hit my knees. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know if she'd believe me if I told her I already knew. So I did what anybody would do. I stopped everything and I went and took care of him for a couple of days. And at the time, they didn't know what was wrong with him. They just knew he was really sick. But I believe it was COVID. And he suffers with COPD. And if you know anybody with that, you know how difficult it is on anybody breathing regularly anyhow. But with COVID, it was 10 times harder. But I to this day believe that if I hadn't been there and helped take care of him, that he wouldn't be here anymore. But I realized in December of 2024 that the card game and the vision about the hurricane or what God used to open my eyes and listen when He told me my granddaddy was sick. So I'm uncomfortably, very nervously, going to share my testimony on this channel. I apologize if my grammar is not perfect, and I apologize for my country accent because I don't know how to speak any other way. And I'm going to attempt to share more of mine, and hopefully in the later videos I will be sharing other participants' testimonies as well. Comment your own testimonies or experiences below if you'd like to. I'm sure everybody needs to hear a little more. Until next time.